It's DSP's most disappointing games of 2012. Number 4, Max Payne 3. You know, it's time to address something regarding Rockstar Games. This is a studio that's highly regarded as one of the best AAA studios in the business. They routinely put out great content, and the good thing about the studio is they don't seem to rush games. What they seem to do is put out one solid game every year. Now, for the past several years, this has rung true. You had LA Noire, you had Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto 4 and its expansions. They've been putting out some really good content recently. And so when it was announced that they were going to bring back the Max Payne series after such a long hiatus, people got really excited. But then there's another side to Rockstar Games, an almost cocky or elitist attitude, like they feel that the stuff that they put out is above and beyond everyone else. Take case in point E3. Rockstar routinely skips the event as if, oh, we don't need to promote our game at your mainstream gaming event. And then last year at New York Comic Con, they had a huge booth advertising Max Payne 3, but wouldn't allow anyone inside with a camera. That's right, we're going to run a trailer and allow you to play a demo of our game, but God forbid that you get a single snippet or picture or piece of video of this game. It's like, what is the big secret? Why do you think that your game is so good that everyone else allows people to video record, but you don't? It just doesn't make sense. And so, with the inevitable release of Max Payne 3 in 2012, people were expecting a big, huge hit. They were expecting a game that was probably going to be groundbreaking, similar to previous Rockstar games with an epic narrative and story. And what I can say is this: the production values of Max Payne 3 are outstanding. The graphics are great, the voice acting, the story, they're all AAA. But what really sucks here is the gameplay itself. The gameplay, and I'm sorry to say it, it's boring, it's repetitive, and it's exactly the same throughout the entire game. Wow, you against a retarded amount of enemies who you should never have any kind of chance against, and you're just constantly doing bullet time jumps. Uh-oh, you're about to die. Quickly get a bullet time kill so that you get your health back, and it's just a grind. The game feels like a repetitive, boring grind, and that's a major problem. Now, my next point that I'm going to bring up, I already brought up in my worst gaming trends of 2012, and it is a tried and true pattern over a lot of the major releases this year, but it really stood out when it came to this game. Game bugs. I mean, there were just game-crippling bugs that I experienced and of all times as some of the most difficult and challenging portions of the game. And that's just not acceptable. Here's Rockstar Games, the tried and true AAA studio who only puts out one game a year, and the one game they put out has a game bug where I sink through the fucking boat that I'm on. I'm under the boat, and I have to run around for 10 minutes to try to intentionally get myself killed so that I can reload at the checkpoint, because they didn't have the foresight to see that something like this might happen and give you the ability to reload from a checkpoint. It's complete and utter bullshit. What game studio doesn't give you the ability to load from a checkpoint in this day and age? It's a huge oversight on the design of the game. The fact that the game bugs that I experienced existed, and by the way, that's not the only one. There were repeated game bugs where just silly things would happen. I would try to shoot and my guns wouldn't fire. It's just really dumb. For a game that was so long supposedly in development, and a game that's the only outing for Rockstar, it's unacceptable. And I'm sorry, I know a lot of people say, well, I didn't experience this game bug. Well, my opinions are based off of my personal playthrough experiences. It happened. I'm not going to pretend like it didn't. For me, Max Payne 3, a huge disappointment this year. Up next, a highly anticipated follow-up does not satisfy. Check it out.